All right, welcome tonight. This is our second week of the holiday hustle, and this is gonna be a fun workout, hard as always, but if you need to modify, please feel free to do that. You can lighten your weight, you can take breaks when you need to. Beauty of Zoom is I can't always see if you're taking a break, so you can go to the bathroom as long as you want. We are gonna use dumbbells tonight, and I have 15s and 10s, and then a lighter one as well. I have an 8-pound dumbbell, and that can be different for you, but you'll need one lighter dumbbell. And then mini bands if you have them. If you don't have mini bands, not a problem. We can modify all of those things as well. So let's get warmed up and make sure your space is clear. You can move around without tripping over all your things, right? That's always an issue at home. Sometimes we think our space is bigger than it is. But we're gonna start with some squats. We're gonna reach down nice and low, rock side to side, and then reach all the way up and open those arms wide at the top. And again, I'm hoping this isn't too dark in here for you guys. I completely forgot to set my light. I got busy doing other things like dinner and, getting my family out the door so it's quiet in my house. All right, let's do one more time, nice and low. We're just shifting side to side here. And then we're reaching all the way up. Good. And then we're going to take our arms and swing over to one side and up to the other side. So it's just a little rotation here. And you can see my feet. You can see that I am pivoting, okay, so that my heel comes off the ground as I turn to each side. It's really important for the low back, and it causes our hips to get some motion as well. And one more time. And we're gonna go right down the center. So take your hands overhead. We're gonna hinge down the center and all the way back up. So from the side view, this is more for back and hamstrings. Slight knee bend and hands together. This is a mock kettlebell swing. And let's do 2 more. Good, last one. And then we will take our feet wide and go to the other side. So reach up and down. So I love this. You feel a little popping and crackling through your spine. Again, really important to mobilize the hips and the core right away. And you've got 2 more here. And we will go back to that hinge down the center. So bring your hands right back overhead and hinge at the hips, flat back, all the way back up. This time I want you to add a little more power in the hips. So slow down and quickly thrust your hips forward. So just a little bit more fire in the hamstrings and glutes. Perfect. And you've got 2 more. And last one right here. And hold. Okay, step forward so that you have room to go backward. We're going to take it into a lunge and a rotation towards our front leg. So just bring the elbows across, come center, step up, switch to the other side, lunge and hold, twist, center, and up. You can put your hands together if you've got balance for that. And these don't have to be very low lunges. We're just warming up. 1 more on each side, lunge. And last one. All right, while we're at the lunging phase of the warm-up, we're going to take it into a curtsy lunge. So step behind, so you're on an angle. You're going to rotate again towards your front leg. Come back to the center, switch. Rotate, and switch. And if you need a lunge first, and then add that rotation, feel free to do that. Good, just keep that twisting going. I'm having a hard time to this side tonight. I don't know why that is. I think it's because I was running on the trail and almost fall and totally have a face plant and you catch yourself. I think my one foot has a little bit of a bruise from the rocks. And 1 more on each side. All right, last one here. And coming to the end of our mat, or end of our space, we're gonna go back to that hinge, walk out into a plank position. Stay there for a moment and roll forward and back on your toes. A little calf stretch. And then rock your hips back into a downward facing dog. And then walk your hands to your feet. Bend your knees and roll yourself up, stretch at the top. Let's do it again. Hinge, walk out, plank position, roll forward and back. And downward facing dog, hips high. And walk your hands to your feet. Again, bending the knees, rolling, really getting that spine mobilized. And last time through. Walk it out. Good. And forward and back. If you don't want to do the forward and back, you can drop to your knees, whatever you need is fine. And last one, rock back. And very good. Hands to your feet. Just easily walking those hands in, bending to roll, and all the way up. Good. From here, we're going to tip over to one side. So knees are soft, tip to one side. We're going to circle down and around. So circle down, all the way up. And let's do again, same direction. Tip, hold, circle all the way down. And let's go in the opposite direction. Hold, bend your knees. And last time. Good, take it down and around. And all the way up, hold, bring your elbows down to your ribs. Pull your chin in, and imagine you're up against the wall. And you're just gonna slide those elbows down, palms open wide, and you're gonna feel this right through the back. Good, maybe you're really tight, you've been sitting in a more forward motion today. It's gonna help with that spinal posture. And one more time, hold right here, hold. Now lift your elbows up, so they're at 90 degrees, and you're gonna take your palms up and then back down. Good. Again, this is like causing too much tightness in your back and shoulders and neck, then bring your elbows a little lower and start there. One more time and done. All right, roll it all out. We're gonna move into a little bit higher intensity work here. Okay, get a quick drink of water. So little warm up. We're gonna get our heart rate pumped up. We're gonna play a little game. Now it's really hard to play games on Zoom. We're gonna do our very best, okay? All I need to do is jog in place right now, and I need you to mark off 4 corners in your room. And maybe you only have room for your mat, so you mark off 4 corners on your mat. I don't care where they are, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and you know where they are. And as long as they stay the same, we're all good, okay? So we're gonna jog in place, and this can be marching in place for low impact. I'm gonna call out 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, I'm gonna call out corners, and then I'll have a number in my head. I can't even see which corner you're in. And then if I call out corner 4, whoever's in corner 4 is gonna do the prescribed exercise. Everybody else is gonna keep jogging in place. Okay, so we'll do a couple times through, it'll make sense, I hope. If not, we'll just scratch it and move on. All right, jogging in place. So you guys are jogging, jogging, jogging. When I say corners, you're gonna run to a corner of your choice. Ready, set, corners. So run to the corner of your choice in your room. Okay, and I'm gonna say corner number 1. If anybody's in corner number 1, you're gonna do jumping jacks. Ready, 10 times, let's go. If you are not in corner number 1, you're gonna keep jogging in place. Okay, so otherwise, everybody do jumping jacks that's in corner number 1. Okay, I'm gonna give you time. You only probably need like maybe 2 more seconds. All right, change up the exercise. High knees. High knees, high knees, high knees. So everybody's doing high knees. Low impact high knees, right here, okay? All right, corners. Get to a corner of your choice. Quickly, quickly, corner number 4. If you are in corner number 4, you are also gonna do 10 jumping jacks. Otherwise, you're doing high knees. Come on, come on. All right, this main exercise is gonna change again. Fast feet on the floor, fast feet, fast feet. So you're just pumping. If you need low impact, you're just popping the heels only, keeping the toes on the ground. All right, corners. Run to your corner. Corner number 1, again. Just in case you think I have a pattern, I don't. All right, jumping jacks. 10 times, corner number 1. If you got caught, you're doing jacks. Everybody else, you've got fast feet. All right, next up is butt kickers. So heels to your backside. Heels to your backside. Low impact, step and curl. Okay, that main exercise or that corner exercise is gonna change, just FYI, okay? All right, run, 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 in place, corners. Run to a corner. Corner number 3. If you are in corner number 3, you are doing squat jumps. Looks like this. And there's only 5. Squat jumps, okay? Otherwise, you're doing heels to your butt. So 5 squat jumps. And then back to butt kickers. Keep pumping your arms at the same time. I think you're probably done if you got 5 squat jumps. All right, ready, set, corners. Corner number 4. If you're at corner number 4, you have 5 squat jumps. Looks like this. Or low impact, just come to your toes only. Everybody else, heels to your butt. Woo! Hopefully I've caught all of you at least once. All right. Last time with these exercises. And corners. If you chose corner number 2, You have 5 squat jumps. Everybody else, you're kicking your butt. Come on. All right. This main exercise, this butt kickers, is going to change. Okay, we're going to do some lateral hopping. Looks like this. So this is your low impact. Just side to side, okay, staggering the landing. If you want a little bit higher impact, you are right here, side to side, totally up to you, okay? So keep it going. Sorry, pull my hands up. All right, side to side. Get ready. And corners. So run to a corner of your choice. If you chose corner number 1, you are moving on to a tin man. Okay, you've got 4 on each side. 4 on each side, just like that. Otherwise, you get to stay with the hops. Come on, remember stagger hops? Just fine. All right, keep going, keep going. All right, everybody, I think you're probably back to where you need to be with these hops. Side to side, and corners. Corner number 2 is the corner of choice for the tin man. This is a rotational trunk movement, stretching hamstrings, core, and back. Otherwise, side to side. And we're gonna hit this one more time. And corners. Corner number 3. If you're at corner number 3, tin man, 5 on each side. Otherwise, keep up those lateral hops. Do these last moments. All right, everybody, march in place. You're doing the tin man, march it, or you just keep going with your tin man. March it out, get a drink of water. Hopefully you're toasty warm. I'm sweating. Woo! All right, we got a little circuit. And there's gonna be 2 moves for each round, or for each exercise set. So we're gonna go over them first, and then we're gonna add the timer to it. So you could use your lighter weights to practice with if you want to. Shoulders back. We're gonna move into a deadlift. So feet are under the hips. We're gonna brace our core nice and tight, soften our knees. We're just gonna stick our butt back, and we're gonna thrust those hips forward, just like in the warm-up. Okay, so your weights will just slide right down your kneecaps. If you're really short, they might go lower. But this is your deadlift right here. Focus is on hamstrings, glutes, and back. All right? So when we get after it, I want you to go heavy, but you can practice right now for 10 more seconds with light or medium weight. All right. When I tell you to go a little bit harder, you're gonna stay down and we're gonna row, okay? So stay in this hinge position, backs are flat, knees are bent. Everybody's just rowing right now, practicing. Modification, you can do 1 arm at a time. All right, those are your 2 moves. So here's what's gonna happen. We're gonna do it 2 times through, 30 seconds of deadlifts, okay? 15 seconds of bent over rows, repeating. All right, that's all there is to it. You got 2 times through for this first round. So then we'll move on to the next interval. All right. Sorry. Let me get this interval timer going. And ready, set, let's go. Heavy weight, deadlift, and begin. So hinging at the hips. Again, these do not have to be fast. In fact, slower deadlifts are actually a little more effective. Time under tension. So remember, shoulders are pulled together. You feel a little engagement between your shoulder blades. Hopefully you chose some heavy weights because those rows are going to be really fun. All right, guys. You got about 1 more deadlift. And now everybody's going to hinge over. Knees are soft. Row. Come on, pull. And pull. This should be challenging. Or in the first, after the first 5 seconds, a little more challenging. Come on. And give me 1 more row right here. And right back to the deadlift. Stand tall. And let's go again. Deadlift. Good. Couple things to think about with this deadlift. We do not want to thrust and lean back, but just stack the shoulders over the hips and you'll be in good shape. The other thing is if you're lifting heavy, sometimes we tend to roll our shoulders forward like this, but we're going to keep them pulled back and feel that engagement the whole time. Woo! Feel those hammies. All right, give me 1 more time. All right, everybody hold it down. and row right here. Pull and pull. My palms are in. You can have palms facing back, up to you. This feels better on my neck. Come on. Just 2 more. Last one. And done. And stand up. Weights down. Woo. All right. First round's over. You'll see those later. But for now, that's all you have. All right. Next exercise. Moving on. Lunge with a knee lift and curl. So again, use your lighter weights to practice. We're going to practice for like 30 seconds. One leg only. Ready? We're going to lunge back. Okay. As we lift, or I'm sorry, as we come forward, we're going to lift our knee. So lunge back and then lift the knee. Lunge back and lift. Got it? Now try it on the other side. So balance, right? Always fun. Lunge and lift. And you have to be holding weights that you can move into a bicep curl without changing. All right, so when we move on, you're gonna hold one leg lifted and you're gonna curl for 15 seconds. Okay, so go heavy enough that that's a challenge for you. If you have to have your toes tap to the ground, perfect, no problem. I don't care about that too much. All right, we'll do right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. That's a lot. We'll be just fine. Okay, heavy weight. Get ready. Get set. And begin. One leg, lunge and lift. So no arms at the beginning, just lunge and lift. When we lunge, we want that back knee under the hip. You don't want to lift the leg, just tap forward. Maybe you don't want to lunge and you want to squeeze and lift. That's cool too. Come on, 5 seconds. Last one. Hold the leg up, curl, up. Come on. You should feel a little bit of core work happening at the same time here. Woo! And one more rep. Good, we're gonna switch legs. Lunge it to the back and lift. Again, slower is just fine here. Doing great, doing great. Come on. We've just got 10 seconds more. So this is great work because we get our heart rate up, even though we're not doing a lot of jumping right now. And one more rep. Hold it up. Curl. Up. Whew. Come on, find that balance. Tap down if you need to. It's just 15 seconds. And one more rep. Switch legs. You're going again. Lunge and lift. So we should be targeting this 2 times on each side. Now, can you use your core a little bit more as you get tired to help lift your knee? Only 10 seconds. Come on. All right, give me one more rep. We're gonna keep this knee up and curl. Now be mindful that you're not sinking into your hip, but you're tall through your chest, through your trunk. Come on. 5 seconds. You can do this. And switch legs. Come on, we're gonna have a recovery in 45 seconds. Work for it. These bilateral sets are long, I know that. But we're gonna be just fine. Think about your front knee when you lunge. Keep it behind your front toes. All right, one more rep. Everybody's gonna keep their knee up. Hold, curl. Come on, 15 seconds. Burn out the biceps with heavy weight. Good job. Good job. Woo! You can do this. One more. Done. All right, weights down. Oh man. Take a little rotation. Stretch out if you want to. Bicep relief right here. Fingers pulling towards your body. Nice work. Yeah, towel off a little bit. Okay, let's move on in our circuit. Next up, mini band on the legs. So if you don't have a mini band, don't worry about it. There's plenty that you can do without it. All right, so you're gonna load up mini band on your quads. I go heavy. above your knees, just like so. This is another long set where we have a bilateral thing going on. You're gonna start with a lighter weight to begin with and hold it close to your body. Now, you're gonna bring your knee up, right leg up, and then out to the side into a squat, okay? And you're gonna bring it back into standing. So out to the side and back in. So there's a little bit of a hip movement going on there. Be mindful that you don't like do any kind of funny lunges, and we're not leaning, but we're just sinking into a squat. Now let's try the other side real quick, okay? We're landing in our heel as we step to the side. Good. And you can go wide one more time and done. All right, so the alternating exercise with the upper body, okay? It's gonna stay in a squat, okay? Butt back a little bit with your weight, and you're gonna press forward and pull back. So press, pull. If that's too much on your low back, press down and pull up. All right, I'm gonna go with my 10 pounds instead of my 15 because too much weight can cause a little tweak in the back. So I don't want you to experience that if you don't want it, okay? All right, one moment here. You get my timer set. And the beauty of Zoom is I have to check my oven real quick. All right, I'm back. Here we go. Weight in hand. Get ready. Get set. Let me get that timer. And go. So you're holding your weight. Step to the side. Back in. Step to the side. So if you don't have a mini band, notice that you're not, you're not missing like the whole workout. You're just, might not get as much tension on those hips. Be intentional to lift your knee though and step out to the side. Good job. One more time. Upside line. Now is the last time. And hold it down. Hold. Brace your core. Press out. Pull in. Press out. Pull in. Come on. So it's chest and back. Right here. Legs on fire. Chest up. And last one. And done. Go to the other side. Ready? Right away. Step down. Come back in. Good. So if you were, if we were all in person, this would be mimicking like a step down type movement where we'd step off a bench or something like that. But at home, we have to modify. And this is how we're doing it. Still just as hard. Come on, nice deep squats. You've got one more rep. Everybody stays down, hold, brace core tight, pull it to your back, press, pull, press, pull. Remember, down and up for a little bit less intensity. Good job. Can you go deeper in that squat? And done. To the right again, no break. Get down, come back in. Good. Notice that you're pushing hard off of that right leg to drive yourself back up. That is important that you're doing that, using that outside leg. Good work, good work. All right, guys, you've got 15 seconds. Come on, come on. Breathe through it. Hopefully, on a scale from 1 to 10, you're maybe around a 6, 7 of intensity level. Here's your last one right now. Hold it down, butt back, press, hold. Come on, squeeze the abdominals. You've got this. Good work. These 15-second sets don't seem like they're going to be that hard, but man, they get you. Here's the last one. Switch to the other side. Let's go. Left. Step down. Good. Now, if this is too much, holding weight, ditch the weight, keep it right in front of you. Grab it for the 15-second set. Good work. Come on. 15 seconds. We got this. Good. Can you really lift that knee up? Come on. Drop it down. So often we stay under the line of our hips, right? We don't breach that line at all. But our hips need all that movement, all different directions. And one more time. We're going to hold this down. Stay, push, pull. When elbows are out to the side. You've got it, 15 seconds. Big breather coming. Nice work, nice work. 5 seconds. Come on, you got it. Last rep. And whew. All right, weight down. Oh man, those hips. I'm feeling them. Take your mini band off. All right, big recovery. We're coming into our first high intensity interval set. All right, you're gonna have to count on your own for this one. So if you need to decrease reps at all, or maybe this is like, oh, I need a big break, instead of doing high intensity, feel free to do that. 2 exercises, jumping jacks, which we know, jumping jacks, just like this. Low impact jacks are tapping, and you're gonna count every time your hands go overhead. Alternating exercise is a push press or a squat press. So hands above your shoulders with weights. We're gonna squat down, drive through the heels up. Just like that. Modification, one weight only here and right in front of your body. Go heavy. Here's what the pattern looks like. Jog in place for me. Here's what the pattern looks like. You're gonna start with 10 on your jacks, okay? 9 is gonna be your squat presses. So just think jacks even, squat presses odd, okay? That's all you have to remember. 10, 9, 8, all the way down to 1. As soon as you get to 1, you're gonna go back up the ladder to 10, okay? So still keeping with jacks even and squat presses odd. All right, we ready? Go team. All right, your count. If you want to just stay with me and not count, that's fine. You can do what I'm doing, and then you don't have to think about counting. Your choice. All right, ready, set, let's go. As soon as you're done, you're going heavy with your squat presses, right? So drive through the heels. And this is 9 total. Deep squats. As soon as you're to jacks again, it's number 8 on the jack scale. Number 8. And 7 presses. Come on, get low in your squat. You want all that power coming from the glutes. We have 6 jumping jacks. Again, pace yourself. This is too much. Maybe go half the rep. 5 presses. Four jacks. 3 presses. So you have 1 press to finish it off. Breathe for a second. And then go right back up the ladder. Here we go. And 1 press. 2 jacks. And 3 presses. Hopefully this is getting you just a little bit. Should be pushing you upwards 7, 8 on your scale from 1 to 10. If not, grab heavier weight. This is 5 push presses. We're at 7 presses. Come on, dig your heels in. And 8 jumping jacks. Powerful jacks. And 9 push presses. Aren't you glad to be done with these? I am. Woo! Finish it up with 10 jacks. Big recovery coming. As soon as you're done with 10, breathe. Whew. Get a drink. Awesome work, you guys. If that challenged you, you did the right thing. You worked hard, you did the right weights. I'm proud of you for that. Okay, we're gonna revisit all of our first exercises that we did in that circuit. It's gonna change up a little bit. You only have 30 seconds for each exercise set. 15, okay, of the legs, and then 15 seconds of the upper body. So we will still do it 2 times through. Just checking our time here. So heavy deadlifts and the row is your first set. So if you remember, grab your weights. You're here. You got your deadlifts. Once I call time, we're going to stay down and row heavy 15 seconds. Remember, it's back to back, 2 times through. It's going to be fun. Then we'll have another little hit in between before we move into core. It's going to go fast. All right. Pick up your weight. Heavy deadlift. Set that timer and begin. Heavy. So hamstrings. Shoulders are rolled back. Heart rate should be coming down just a little bit, but staying probably in the intensity level of your 5, 6 out of 10. And ready, hold it down, row. Come on, power. Good, you've got 2 more rows. All right, we're going right after it again. Stand tall, deadlift. So it's just 15 and 15, that's all it is. Good, give me 1 more, and now take it back down and row. Come on. Try to be careful that you're not just dropping the weights down, you're lowering them down. 1 more time, and done. Stand up, set the weights down. Isn't that so nice? Let's take a little stretch for the back here. All right, moving on, lunges with the knee lift and the curls. All right, so you're holding your weights, doing the lunge and the knee lift, one side only, and then you'll go right to the curls, okay? So pick up the weights. Again, go heavy, just short sets here. Feet under the hips, choose a leg to start with, doesn't matter which one. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Lunge and lift. Just breathe through it. Again, if you need to modify, just tap it out here. All right, guys, 1 more time. Hold the knee up, hold and curl. Brace as you curl. Come on, big exhales. You got this. 1 more rep. We're switching to the other side right now. Let's go. Lunge and lift. Remember your option. You can just tap back or you can lift back if you don't want to lunge. And 1 more time. Hold it up. Curl. 15 seconds. Good. Breathe. Come on, your body needs lots of oxygen right now. 1 more time. We're switching to the other leg. Ready? Let's go. Lunge. Lift. You can do it. Good. 1 more time. Hold it up and curl. Oh. Oh. It's okay if you feel like you're dying. I feel like that too. Come on, 2 more reps. And switch. Other leg. This is it. Big recovery coming in 30 seconds. One more knee lift. Hold it up. Come on, stay here. Curl, 15 seconds. Woo! You can do it. All right. 5 seconds. And this is the last row, or I'm sorry, last rep. Done. Weights down. Oh my goodness. Hands out to the side. All right, final round. We need to band back up again. Okay, for those stepping squats to the side. So go heavy. You're holding onto a weight the whole time. Right, right, your chest. Maybe you don't want to use weight, maybe you want to use a mini band. You can push pull with a mini band, whatever you want to do. All right. Make sure you have enough space. You're not going to step onto anything to the side. We're going to go left leg first this time, just to change things up. Ready, set, knee up, and go. Left leg first. Or I should say non-dominant side, whichever that is for you. Sorry to assume that you're right-handed. All right. One more time. Holding this leg down into a squat. Hold, push, pull. Come on. Even if you're using a lighter weight that you prefer for your upper body, just activate your muscles by squeezing them. One more time. And step the feet in. Switch sides. Right, down, and up. Good job. Stay down a little bit longer. It won't hurt you. Just make you stronger. One more time. I'm sorry, 2 more times. On this next one, we stay down. And push, pull, push, pull. Can you get lower in that squat? There you go. I saw some of you guys go down. One more time. And left side again. Ready? Go. Left down. Bring it in. Good work. Almost there. One more time right here. And hold it down. Squeeze. Push your knees against your mini band. Control this weight out and in. Almost there. 2 more. And get ready for that final set to the right side. Go. Final set. Are your knees still pointing towards your toes when you're squatting? I know you're getting tired. You've got this. Can you step a little bigger? Push open. Last one right here. Hold it down and push. Pull. Come on. Come on, 1 inch lower in your squat. You can do this. 2 more pushes and pulls. And last one. Okay, take off your mini band. Whew. It's time for another HIIT challenge. 10 to 1, 1 to 10. So towel off. All right. So cleans and halos is what's coming next. We're going to practice the clean really quick and the halo. So use your lighter weights. Shoulders are rolled back here. So there's an element of the hinge in this move. And this is a big shoulder and upper back move. So you can go lighter weights or use single arms if you need to. Looks like this. Slight hinge of the hip, butt goes back. First thing we're going to do is just work on the upright row portion of it. So we're going to pull our weights up right to our underneath our armpits. And then we're going to slowly come back down. Up and slowly come back down. So if you need to just do this only, that's fine. Okay. Next move looks like this. You're going to bring your elbows underneath. Okay. And your knuckles on top. And then we push back down, hinge, knuckles on top, elbows underneath. So there's a little bit more rotational movement happening in the shoulder. You're going to feel more work in the upper back. So it's either an upright row hold, push back down, or underneath. And when you get underneath, especially if you're lifting heavy, okay, you want to just pop the heels and drop into a squat. So lightweight, you don't need it quite as much, but if you can get those legs to help you out, to hold you in place, I want you to try that. So that is one exercise. Next one is the halo. Take one dumbbell, put it in front of your face. Bend your knees. Now you're going to take it from your chin. See if your elbows out in front here. Chin, we're going to go around the back of the head, back out in front, right in front of our chin. Switch directions, just like so. So the weight just goes around the head, this is the shoulder, tricep, a little bit upper back. Now, your halos are going to be on the evens, just so that we can do bilateral, and your cleans are on the odds. Okay, so we're going to start with halos. You may want to do a little bit moderate weight instead of your heaviest one. Totally up to you though. All right. So again, if you don't want to count, stay with me. Elbows out in front, core pulled in tight. We're not arching our low back at all here. Ready? This is 10. Here we go. So that's 1. This is 2. See how that works? 3 and 4, 5, 6. I'm just going to count for you on this one. 7, 8, 9, You're gonna need both weights for the clean. Number 9 is your rep sequence here. So hinge, bring the weights up, and 9, and 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, now you know what to expect, and 1, you can count on your own if you want to, 1 weight. We're on number 8 for the halos. Out in front you go, twist it. Always stop in front of the chin and hold. We are on number 7 for the clean. Or upright rows if you'd like to. Hinge, get under. Come on, drop into those heels. And back to halos. It's 6. How are your arms doing? Yeah, they're getting a little bit fatigued, aren't they? That was 6. We got 5 cleans. 5 cleans. All right, remember, with the cleans, knuckles up, knuckles over. And you're at halos for 4. You might be heading all the way around. 4 total. And 3 cleans. So strong through your upper back and feel those shoulder blades pull down and together. And halo 1 in each direction. And finish with 1 clean. And then you know what to do. We go right back up, don't we? So breathe, shake it out, roll the neck. Woo. Right back up again. Here we go. And it's 1. Grab the weight, halo it around. 2. For some reason, this going up is much easier for me. It seems faster. Probably not true, right? That's 3. And you got 4 halos. Keep that core tight. Do not let your hips get loosey-goosey. 1 more. 5. Come on. Make those weights work for you. And 5. All right. Run number 6. You want a nice strong base with bent knees. And going into number 7. Woo! We're feeling it now, aren't we? So hinge, get under, good posture. Snappy, powerful moves. Again, you should be getting a little fatigued at this point. Heart rate should be climbing. If neck, shoulders, upper back's not working for you anymore, you can do overhead tricep extensions if the halo is just getting a little tough. We're in number 8, by the way. And number 9 on the clean. Last cleans of the night. Here we go. Come on. The weights just go right above the shoulder line. When you realize you could do this one more time for me. Hopefully you're on that same track. And 10 total halos. Let's knock this out. And we will move into some core work. And done. Woo! Oh my goodness. You did amazing, first of all. That was a hard set. So what I want you to do is take your hands right to the inner thighs, round through your upper back, let your head go side to side. Woo. And then arch through the back, Lift your chin ever so slightly. And roll it all the way up. And then let's just take a little neck stretch here. Push the hand down. Knees are soft while you're here. And just bring your head down to the other side. All right, tuck that chin down again. And then lift your chin up. Put your hands right to the low back or right above your hips. Elbows push out. And release. Okay, so we are going to move into our holiday hustle countdown exercise for tonight. And this Monday night is isometric. Okay, so that means we're going to do a wall sit and a side plank right and left, and then we're going to repeat it. And that's all for today. And then you can check it off your holiday hustle countdown. So 30-second wall sit. So find a wall where you can put your back up against it. Okay, if you're not on the screen, no big deal. I'll try to yell loud so you can hear me. Or you time yourself 30 seconds. All right, feet out in front, knees over ankles. And we've got a 30-second wall sit. So it's a great time to just breathe. Maybe you want to take your hands out to the side, get a stretch in the upper back. Dig your heels into the ground. Whew. I love wall sit. So good for the hips, back, obviously your quads. 8 seconds to go. So remember, tonight they're short, right? 2 nights from now, they're gonna get longer. 3, 2, 1, and done. You're gonna come down to your mat into a side plank. So make sure you have a little space. Option 1, okay? Side plank, bottom leg bent and top leg straight, or you can go into a full side plank right here, 30 seconds. Let's time it, everybody up and go. So we're just bracing here. Want to make sure all your holiday hustle countdown wasn't all just high intensity the whole time. So a little bit of core and strengthening will be in here as well. Great time to catch your breath. You've got 8 seconds left. We're going to not take a big break at all. Just go right to the other side. In 3, 2, everybody drop and flip over end to end. And right back up again. Here we go. Remember these holiday hustle countdowns that we do in class, they're freebies for you. They don't have to do holiday hustle countdown on your boot camp days. That's the beauty. You get all of them done, every single one, you're gonna get a prize. I get good prizes. All right, guys, almost there. 5 seconds. I just want you to know I'm doing these with you. Okay, I'm doing the whole calendar every single day with you. If I miss a day, I make it up. And done. All right, back to the wall. So it's not just something I'm telling you to do and I'm like, haha, that's to you. It's not like that. All right, here we go. 30 seconds. I don't really have a wall right now, so I have to use my island. What happens when Christmas moves in is that my wall space gets taken up. All right, 10 seconds. Push your hands onto your thighs to work just a little bit harder. Almost there. 3, 2, 1, and push up. You're going down to the mat and moving into that side plank again. And let's go, everybody. Up position and go. So you can either stack your feet on top of each other or stagger your feet, depending what you prefer. Can you lift those hips a little higher? Good. All right, guys, just 5 seconds to go right here. 3, 2, and done. Flip over, other side. All right, so the good news is our heart rate should be down from where we just left it with all of our high intensity. And so we're ready to stay on the mat and target the hips and core a little bit more. All right, almost there. Last 8 seconds, you can do it. All right, 2, 1, and that's it. Okay, so we are going to actually, remember I said you needed a lighter weight? This is the time that you're gonna do that. So I'm gonna use an 8, hopefully this is the right weight for my legs after that workout, but if you can see me, okay, we're gonna put it right behind our knee. So you're gonna put your weight right behind your knee. A 5-pound might be great. It really depends what feels good. You're gonna squeeze that weight so you don't lose it. We're gonna brace our core really tight here. So you're getting a little hamstring activity. We're gonna lift our knee up for 2 and down for 2. So this is hips, core, and glutes right here. This is just a 30-second set, nothing too crazy. So let me get my timer. Where did I put it? And here we go. So 2 counts up, 2 counts down, nothing crazy. Bracing the core, trying not to arch the back. So even though you're not standing, right, you're still working balance here because your body has to, your abdominals have to compensate for being on 3 legs, for 3 platforms. Good job. Keep it coming. Now, after we finish up this 30 seconds, we're going to ditch the weight and stay on the same leg one more time. And release. Good. Take the weight out from behind the leg. Just kind of move it off to the side. All right, next up, you're going to take that same leg out to the side and bring it back in. A little fire hydrant move here. And we are not trying to open as wide as we can. Just 2 counts open, 2 counts back in. You can feel your obliques doing a lot of work here to keep your body from twisting. Good. And you've got one more time, and done. All right, in between, we're going to walk our feet back and move into a plank. So these are just short planks. Okay, this is a 30-second plank. We're going to tuck our hips a little bit. We're going to look forward and hold this plank. Of course, you can do a knee plank as well. Just keep on holding. I love planks at the end of the workout because we're so tired we can barely hold ourselves up. And one more second and done. All right, quickly rock back and then move your weight to your other leg. Same idea. Tabletop position. Okay, hands under shoulders. And let's go. 2 seconds up and 2 seconds down. Now you're gonna probably feel that one side has a lot more strength than the other. All right, this for me right now is my slightly weaker side as far as my hips go. And it feels a little bit shaky, I'll tell you that. So that's why we go slow. Stay in control. Almost there. And maybe do one more up and down. All right, remember, we ditch the weight and we move it off to the side. Now moving into that fire hydrant. So still on your hands and knees, still bracing, and we just lift to the side and lower back down. Again, it's 2 counts up, so you pausing up for a moment at the top, 2 counts down. Good job. Just catch your breath, right? There's all the high intensity is gone. We're gonna do one more rep here. And then our next plank is more of a dolphin plank. So we're gonna change it up a little bit. Here's what I want you to do. Drop to your elbows, place your palms on the ground, okay? And tuck your toes. We're gonna lift ourselves up with our hips high, walk our feet in just a touch so our knees are bent. Okay, and then we're gonna just press our upper body back. Okay, so your chest should be behind your elbows, and you're feeling a lot of strength happening in your upper back. Knees are soft. And we want to draw our belly button into our back to hold our back in a strong place. We've got 30 seconds here. You've already been going for 5. So be mindful that you're not looking at your toes, but just right out past your elbows. Good. Keep going. Sometimes these positions we don't do very often are the hardest, right? Even though it's really could be looked at as more of a stretch. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, so sit back. We're gonna do a little combination move next. And that's gonna be that rear lift and the hydrant, but without the weight. So hands underneath the shoulders, right, tabletop position. So I want you to take it up to the back and in and out to the side. All right, ready? Let's go. So it's up to the back, squeeze, in and out to the side. Again, still not moving too quick. Keeping a nice, steady pace. Good job. And you've got one more in each direction here. And we're going to move right to the other side, and you'll know why in just a moment. So right to the other side. We'll finish with a combination plank between regular plank and dolphin, okay? That is the plan. Good. Think about all points on the ground have the same amount of pressure. And one more time in each direction, starting right now. All right, moving on, elbows to the ground, okay? So start in a regular plank position. Regular plank position, here's what it's gonna look like. Palms to the floor, and we're gonna rock back. So notice that my knees bend, and we're gonna rock forward, drop our hips. Ready? And begin. So rock back, it's not a downward facing dog, it's a dolphin. And rock forward. Feel your abdominals have to pull you up into that dolphin position. Good, keep going, keep going. This doesn't feel good on your shoulders or back. You just choose one of those positions that does. And last time, push back and drop to your knees and reach your hands all the way out. And you made it. We made it to the stretching portion of the workout. Woo! Great job. All right, we're gonna take our right hand, slide it underneath our left hand, lay our head on the shoulder, our ear on the ground, and just hang out here for a moment. I want you to put a little bit of pressure on the back side of your arm to the ground. Just activate the stretch. Kind of tense, tense, tense. If you can feel that through the shoulder, maybe the rotation, and then release, just melt. And do it one more time, okay? You're gonna press the back of your arm and hand to the ground, tense up the shoulder, tense up the rotation, and relax. Same thing on the other side. Reach your hands out, slide the left arm underneath. When you're ready, you're pressing against the ground. And then release that contraction. And one more time, tense up, put press to the ground. Should even feel that more right behind the shoulder. And release. Good job. All right, take it to your hands and knees and round through your back. Good, hold here. And release. And do it again. And release. Great job. Okay, we're gonna sit down on our right leg. So bring your right leg forward. I know I'm mirroring you, it might be a little different. So we're gonna take our left foot in our hand, okay? And again, you're gonna push, you're gonna activate, you're gonna tense up, okay, through the quad as you're stretching, okay? So tense, 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 tense. You're gonna squeeze your glutes a little bit. Tense, tense, tense. And then relax. Let's do it one more time. And tense. Pushing your foot as hard as you can against your hand. And relax. Good. All right, flip the legs, other side, same thing. Grab that back foot, push. You feel that quad go tight, you feel your hip feel stretch, your glute goes tight. And release. One more time, just like that. And push. And release. Good. Bring your feet forward in front of you. Reach your, I'll mirror you this time, I'll get my left and right correct. Take your right hand, place it underneath your left leg. So either hamstring or maybe calf, somewhere along there. And I want you to tuck your chin. Okay, now we're gonna tense up again. You're gonna pull on your leg and you're gonna lower yourself to the back. You're tensed up through the shoulder, okay, through your mid to upper back, maybe in a little bit through your trunk. And then relax. Let's do it again. Squeeze as tight as you can. And release. Other side, same thing. So hold, okay, pull, lean back. I know it's a stretch, but you should also feel contraction going on in your muscles. And release. Gives your body just an extra amount of release in those muscles when we add a little bit of stress first. And release. Good job. Lift up tall through your chest. Bring your elbows out to the side. And I want you to squeeze your upper back and pull your elbows back, all right? Like someone's grabbing your elbows and pulling them back for you. So open them up. You're causing tension in your upper back. Your chin is tucked in just a little bit. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Until you can't squeeze anymore and fall forward. Let's do that again. Okay. So it's not just a stretch where it feels good. I want you to actually tense up. Open, open, open as far as you can. And release. Good. Now stay right here. A little bit of forward movement for the neck. And then take your hands behind you and lift your chin up. And one more time. And hands come behind you, open that chest. And we are done. We're out of time. And you guys need to get on your way and get some dinner, right? Thank you for joining me tonight. Hope you guys feel wonderful after that hard workout. Okay, and I'll see you Wednesday.